Hello, so let's do a boss fight. This boss is supposed to be one of the easier ones, but it also is a requirement for accessing all of the stuff from the quest and the region. And then we'll just do the Grinmeer hunt, which is a little bit above there, and then the Bandit treasure, which is around here. I think he only gives you a spear, which I don't need. 15 years
toiling in a mine. 15 years without sleep. And the broker council wants me to give up on my revenge.
15 years. It's almost like that that Marauders game where they say 30 years of what. Whatever, just check the trailer for that game or the beginning of the game. It's quite a funny one. Now this is a boss battle, but to be honest, at this point of the game, nothing really is a boss battle to me. Everything is just business as usual. I mean, we are just too strong in many ways. So that's bleeding and fire from the first turn. Fast infectious sword, of that. Oh wow. So angry. Why did you go for the weakest character? Yeah, good question, right? Why did you go for the weakest character? As long as they are engaged in combat, I'll not have any problems defeating them. Or I mean, as long as they can be engaged in combat. So let me see, he has killed the weak. So he attacks and disengages for freedom all units in the area and applies bleeding. Oh no, that's going to be bad. Weakest enemy. Oh, I guess. Oh yeah, I remember this fight. So you basically have to run away with your archer so he doesn't. Okay. I think just means he receives less damage. Brutality. Oh wow. Let me see if this works. He still targets that guy. Didn't really want to kill him. So yeah, keep in mind that you have to run away with your archer and your dagger guy and just keep your two big guys around. That's the whole strategy to the fight. So he's surrounded. I'm trying to apply all of the debuffs, but yeah, this will not work against this guy because he attacks once. He gets attacked again. He just keeps on attacking this poor little guy. No, fine, we'll actually take him out of combat if you really hate him so much. Yeah, he's just taking damage from the infectious oil at this point. Don't come near us, you monster. You'll come near us. The monster. Yeah, so this would have basically been a 2-round victory if I had decided to move him away. But it's okay, we can still win without them anyway. Yeah, just run them out of combat and just bring them in combat attack and then run away again. Might be able to do something really stupid. You're dying, die already, man. I guess he needs one more round of encouragement. By the way, don't leave your units with bleeding on, they might get hemophiliac. Which means you'll take more damage from bleeding, which would be a very bad thing. I guess we can make soup out of him, so kill the weak. This one is one of the weakest spears because you attack and disengage. The problem with this is that you want to remain engaged because you don't want the enemy to attack your light armor units. You want them to attack units with armor, which is usually the spearman or something else. Well, to be honest, I think that this weapon is a bit weird because it's one of the weapons that makes you... It would be good for a dagger guy, but not for... not for one of your main guys. Like a spearman. Okay, the next destination is the beach. Southwest of the region, the beach. Save the game. The funny thing about this region is that you need to complete all of the objectives before you can do the main quest, which is kind of a very lengthy way of saying you are stuck here for a while. Not a good time to chase the hunt, but we'll have to do. And this is almost like a puzzle, so as you can see, this will go into the woods and you'll get stuck. I think I searched for this for 20 minutes last time I tried this. Because there's no way to tell where the blood trail will go. I guess you just... Last time I went to the other side of the forest, which is a mistake. You just have to come over here. Go around the camp. This is one of the easiest hunts to find because it's so close to the camp itself. But quite annoying in the fact that you'll have to go all over the place. Near the bandit lair. Now, this won't work, so if you want to do this without searching it, you just have to interact with the corpse on the beach and then come over here to fight the ghost pack. If you don't interact with the corpse over there, you'll not get the trail, which means the ghost pack for the quest will not spawn. And we're currently level 10, so I guess we need a ghost pack that is level 12. It should spawn around here. But we have a bit of waiting time. One of the things that still bothers me about the game is they still haven't found a way to mark the ghost pack that is for the quest. It's kind of silly considering you basically have 2 ghost packs per night right now. I think you might even get 3, so they modify the ghost pack mechanics a little bit. Because now you can also have the ghost per spawn, which is a really strong unit. But you can have more than 1 per night. I think I killed 2 one night. They just spawn after you kill the first one. They're just regular boars. Probably you can get ambusher to attack the ghost. The ghost pack as well. I think at around 9 or 10 they start appearing. Let's see if this is the right one. No, this is not the right one, but why? Well, I guess we'll fight them either way. Again, this is a problem. It's not such a big problem, but it's one of the things that will eventually get fixed. Probably. At this point of the game, basically every fight is more or less the same. I'm a bit surprised I was able to brute force my way out of that fight, even though I make the mistake of, you know, having my my light armored units stand and fight. But anyway, that was the point of the build I'm using right now, and to min-max everything, and also as you can see, I'm no longer dependent on my party size. Everyone can kill, everyone can do a lot of damage. So even with 2 characters I can do a lot of damage. Which was one of the problems, because early on in the game's life I could only do a lot of damage only with my archer and ranger. My swords guy and my mace guy was very weak. Yeah, look at this, 91, 46, 91, that's 200, 300 damage just by getting attacked. So if this guy gets attacked, he can inflict at least 300 damage. He can inflict more, or maybe less if the enemy has armor. Yeah, so basically you have the Torch Strike and the Wrath. They add so much infectious damage as well. So the bear is dead on his next turn. 125. Not bad, eh? Plus he gets a stack of rage. What a weird fight. Usually don't have this many enemies. Well, I guess you can finish the wolf as well. How strong is the ghost wolf? Ah, not strong enough. 79. We are almost 79 as well, so I guess I need one more point of strength to crit the nightmare. I guess we should taunt it. And also if you use the fire, then your guide, your sergeant, I mean, this guy can walk through the fire and get 2 more stacks of rage, which is kind of, I don't know, it's min-maxing too much, it's too much care to the details, but again, it's useful. I don't know why that happens, I still don't understand this mechanic, why he attacks someone sometimes when you attack another unit, but I don't care, it's good, right? Ah, this was not a ghost pack. Oh, the hunt is over, really? That was it? Because as you can see, there will be another ghost pack spawning very close to it when you're done with it, so I don't understand. Well, I guess it's random. Sometimes it will be this one, sometimes it will be that one. Do I get a debuff? If I get a debuff, it will be a longer fight. I just need a lot of bear paws, to be honest. So, yeah, we get a debuff. It's okay, we can still finish this. So, if you do the math, you need 3 layers for every armor, for every unit in your party. So 3 layers means 6 bear claws, or it's 24 bear claws. That's 24 ghost packs you have to kill just to get all of the layers for your group. If your group has 4 people, if your group has more than 4 people, oh, then it's going to be a slog. Yeah, let's do this after. No. Let's do it right now. I also want to showcase again my party a little bit. So this fight would have been very, very tough to do if you're not rested, right? 30% less stats. I also don't have all of the foods that give me critical strike or critical power. I didn't eat everything because it's getting quite expensive to always eat the expensive foods. And also the diversity of food. Just give the tactical order, it's going to be fine. Well, I'm not going to be stronger than a bear too soon. The only difference is that we will not finish this fight in 1 round, we'll need 2 rounds. I guess which is not so bad. Yeah, that That war is done for. Next, please. Well, actually, I think I can finish this fight. Let's see. I just love going out through the fire with him. It's such a, I don't know, cinema. He looks like he's a movie character almost. Going through the fire to meet the enemy like that. And he should get the counter. Yeah, perfect. Stop hitting the air. That's another bug they have to fix at some point. Okay, now it's peaceful and quiet over here, so we can finally rest. As you can see, it's getting quite expensive to maintain this party. Also have the seed biscuits. I don't want to... I don't know what does really matter. Let's eat the... No, we have some of the cheaper stuff. I don't know why they don't stack, that's another mystery. I have a lot of Trapper's Fondue, just because I like the movement speed. I'm keeping the Constitution ones for the arena. I guess I should keep some of them for science as well. Yeah. So when you rest into the forest, you also get a few wood bags, so it's basically more or less the same thing. Finally we are done researching every little bit of artifact. And we can actually see the tracker camp. So yeah, the challenges are pretty nice in the full release of the game, but I feel like they're more like activities for you to click through. Especially because most of the fights I've been doing lately don't have for any rewards for me, it's just for, you know, the quest. Sad we also have to do a lot of this because we're running low on wood, and I want wood to make charcoal because I want to craft a lot of armors. So it's kind of a long-winded way of saying I'm preserving some resources and I'm being very efficient just because I get the wood. Well. The hemp was there. Only 2. That's way too little.
To be honest, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. Obviously, I misjudged you.
Wait, that's it? You just get a layer of the horse? So you get a layer of the horse, but you don't get the blueprint. Well, I guess you just have to click learn it, okay. This is strength and guard. Well, to be honest, this sounds like a good idea, but it's not you. I'd rather have strength and critical chance, which is the serpent. As for the guard, I prefer guard and armor. It's a weird way, because some of these layers just combine stats a different way, but why would you pick that? If you want guard, you also want armor. If you want strength, you also have critical strike. Movement plus 3. I guess some people will use this layer as well, but it's kind of a... I don't know. I play a very aggressive playstyle.
To be honest, I didn't think...
At last! A foreigner to trade.
Okay, so that is done. Pretty easy, right? If you're wondering why am I preparing so much for what? I mean, what am I preparing for? Well, I'm preparing to do the arenas, and in the arenas we'll have a lot of trouble because the light armor guys don't have a lot of armor. Close to these guys which have a lot of armor. And I assume I can make some rim steel armor for them if I really wanted to, because I can probably make it a 2-star armor so they can wear it at level 10. Which means it will be a level 11 armor. I don't think I can level up now. It's going to be harder to level them up. Okay, let's go to the Bandit treasure site, because that's another cool activity. Careful now. Don't meet the guard. As you can see, my wanted level is still very high.
Interest you in my humble wares, my good.
No, it's not so interesting. Also managed to increase my weight capacity quite a bit, but I also put all of my rare weapons in the storage. Also, you know what else I've been working on? I've been working on getting the quest, I mean the songs unlocked. Why is so... He refused. So, win a battle again with at least 8 units to a group bearing no equipment. That means we need to have 4 units. And I was thinking about it, so what does that mean with no equipment? Bearing. Well, bearing means bears, right? So I guess we have to fight... We have to gather 8 bears, maybe a boar or a wolf or something like that, and win against bandits or something very easy. Because I'm playing on adaptive. That means 8 equals 8. If I have 8, I'll fight 8. Have a boar called Hemi and make it kill at least 5 units in a single battle. That's pretty easy if you think about it. As we just need to feed him all of the kills. Well, it's not actually that easy because you need to give everyone super good armor and play a very passive way. Then especially don't kill anyone by accident. Yeah, I'm still working on a lot of things. I don't know, in a way I wish I would have played more Wartales, but in a way I think I played too much already. I made all of the major quests, I made so many things in the game already, I don't know. It's kind of a debatable thing because I'm just doing this for the videos at this point. I don't think I need to get stronger. Some fine wine. Observe. No, let's go further into the tunnel. I think we have to go further into the tunnel because the trapdoor will be closed or something like that, I don't know. And I also have to work a lot of camera just to get all of the food back that I'm using during the missions. Why is this glowing? Because it's mud. Interesting. So mud is highlighted now. That's a good change. Was there a shadow patch? I don't remember some of these things. Yeah, but these developers are using the Mutant Year 0 or Miasma Chronicle technique for balancing things. They just make everything overpowered and give you overpowered things as well. So that's a balance. Instead of balancing everything, they just make everything overpowered. Yourself and the enemies included. I remember how hard it was for me to play the game when I was in the beginning. And enemies got those special abilities, but now it's a lot easier. Because I out-damage them by a lot. Of course, the armor is more or less the same. Yeah, sure, why not? Get the kill. He's so much stronger now. I can increase the critical hit a little bit, actually a little bit more. That enemy will be smashed, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, just end the turn. 500 damage. Just 500 damage. And I'm not even maxed out on stuff I could get for them to increase their power levels. Oh, look at that, we're in the Al-Azarian embassy. Advanced lockpicking is not so hard as it seems in the beginning. The only problem I have is if there's one of them over here or over here, because that's where the game doesn't really specify where it can be. Because it goes from there to there, from left to right. Oh, that's okay, since that's only one of the options, and then you usually have a much easier time. Ah, it's in this corner again, I hate it. There, see? Not so bad, I don't know why people complain so much about it. The Rook's contract is pretending to be a merchant. To reveal their truth and sell them some eel soup. I guess you can live through the embassy. Okay, let's go back up, and here we'll be greeted by friends. No friends, really? So... Wait, I guess so the Dawn quest, the Tower of Dawn quest is solved in another way. Okay, we got that. Let's go to the tower, or I think that's another quest entirely. That's the Bandit's map. Oh, look at that, exactly what I wanted. Yeah, this will be part of another quest. Well, I guess to end things up, we'll just have to fight again over here. Exactly what I needed, 6 of them, so I can make my archer even more deadly now. Look at that guard. The guard is trying to find me in the mist. Oh, they are very persistent. By the way, sometimes you can find 2 bears in the mist, which is both terrifying and interesting at the same time. Perfect, so make sure the enemies will go through the flame field as well. I think this will be a round 1 finish. 1, 2, you're out. The bear is angry. Yeah, I need to make my archer a little stronger so I can make sure I can kill medium and even heavy armor units while they're working in the barrage zone. Oh, that was fun. He went through the fire. Well, I guess we'll kill it anyway. You know what? Just wait there. Oh, he tried to survive by attacking the guy with the sword. Well, that's not going to work. Perfect. As you can see, the nightmare fight is optional. It's always optional. I have to remember that for the grand video of me doing the quest. Well, I think I finished most activities outside of the city itself. That's an arena, that's an arena. I guess the next step is to do the arenas. Berna and Haven Drop Arena. I think Berna you can do in the beginning and then you can go to Hovendorp Arena. Hovendorp Arena as well. So you have to do, I think, this one and then you can go to the other one. And then you will unlock the stuff from the Roost Field, but also from the Grinmeer stables. Anyway, see you next time. Bye bye.